They have finally released the practice floors for deep slip, and we have floor 18 in its entirety without shortcuts. I wanted to try this since I finished the map to see what we would have been up against had Alcon not found the skip, and today we actually get to try. We are starting the timer, everybody. We're gonna try to beat floor 18. No shortcut. We're gonna count falls, okay? I hope I can do it in less than 20 falls. But I think what we're gonna find is that they save the hardest part of the map for last. And that though we got to floor 18, on like the 13th day, we probably wouldn't have finished by like the 15th day. 16th maybe, even. 17th. But yeah, look. This used to be the shortcut. Setting up from here. And then doing an ice slide. And bouncing on the plastic, and I'm just gonna assume that they've made it impossible. Maybe it's not impossible, but even if it isn't, that is not what we're here to try. We are here to try the normal way, which here, instead of going up, goes across here to the pool. Still looks possible, yeah. But we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it. And I'm not gonna be too scared, but it's an ice slide up and then down. I'll take the first run quite cautiously to see if we can get it on 0 falls, but I don't know. So like here's something. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. That was fine. Now this feature, guys, looks crazy. What you have here is an ice wall. But the way to set this up, I believe, from looking at it, is by driving up here, driving back down, and then having the speed. See, there's a drive up on the wall. Completely different feel without the pressure, of course, of course. It can't be compared. Like, if you have to do this the first time you're up here, it's gonna be insane. But like, this, and then... yeah, and then up, okay. With second gear. That's actually crazy, to force you to do this. Third time. Okay, we're on the wall. I hit the top, and okay, I still made it. I still made it. I still made it. I still made it. I didn't know if there was a wall or not. I still made it. Now across the rail, 30 speed, deep dip 2 style. Just 30 speed. Then you don't drive over. Still in my brain. Good. Actually, PF. Now here, guys, drive into this wall, or drive, yeah, into the curve. Keep speed, drive down, go up, plastic hit, go back down, and the road ends. Except you can go under here, hit a bumper block, fly over this block, and land in the water. That is the intended strat. So let's try this. Let's try this. Okay. And... yeah, and... that counts! That definitely counts. Now, I don't think that was intended. I think, in fact, hitting one of those 2 towers is not... hitting one of the 2 pillars is not a good idea. I think it should be avoided. Next part. Go to the booster. Yeah, this, yeah. And then the snow, and up. And instead of my insane recovery, we hit here, turn around and jump to this. Oh my. Oh my, bro. Language is a funny concept. Language is a very funny concept. Okay, that was not even close. I wasn't so scared for speed here, but hard to focus when you slip up on deep slip. It's a deep slip up. So it's up here, drive across, and drive back across. And you cannot go straight, I'm guessing, because you just fall. Although, I mean, I was thinking it's an ice slide, but maybe you can go straight. I think you should try straight here. If I was doing this in a run, I would try straight. Just like here. Oh yeah, okay. No, that was not as scary. I thought you had to ice slide across. Because there's a really old Burly Pog Khaki map from 2020 that has these rails and you have to ice slide across them. Any new pyramid news? Not really, unfortunately. Not really. Well, actually, no, that's not true. That's not true. There's actually big things going on right now. Wait. Oh, it makes it. Wow. Okay, nice. You go into this spin here. Yeah. So the way I interpret this is that you wall climbed up, of course. And then here you spin down. And then you start an ice slide here, and you need the ice slide to take you up so that you can set up a wall climb and wall climb over here. This would have delayed you 2 days. With the stress, I think so, absolutely. With the stress. Huh. Okay, I do not know how to enter that. You should probably go a bit earlier. I was like, wait, my car is not climbing, bro. I think you need speed. Let's go earlier. Let's go like here. Okay. And then... Okay. Easy. Easy. Okay. Not bad. No trash talking. This made Lars made this flow look a lot harder. No, I think it is hard. I just... So far we haven't had a big mistake apart from language. Language has been the biggest mistake. Let's try for a little bit of speed. I think the snow is going to equalize us. And ice slide. And spin. And spin. Okay. Okay, that's a tough speed check. It almost worked. We got the ice slide started. But I don't know. I don't know. You need a really good ice slide on the landing, I think, to have the speed. Yep. Back to the start. Still no falls though. Look, same run. Same run. Oh. RPM is gonna kill me. That's one. That is one fall. How far would we have? Okay, not terrible. Yeah, this would not have been terrible. We're gonna reset. One fall. But that was a really good first run. I mean, we almost made it the entire intended way through. Let's try the same thing, but just a bit more speed. Nothing to lose. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, 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 oi. At least not a fall, though. Just a lap. That middle part is working every time. It's just this now. Oh, again, that's rough. Oh, no. Oh, no. I have a bad feeling about this. Yup. Yup, 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 yup. Yappity yap. Okay. Yeah, water. Oh. It's a reset, right? Yeah. Same with that plastic hit. Like, these backwards plastic hits, they just don't let you carry that much speed. So even though that was scuffed as all hell, because the plastic sort of resets your speed, you're allowed to get it badly. Please, go up. Yeah, okay, nice. And then loop around. Earlier spin, I spin too late. Oh, but like, Burly, we're not even close, bro. My first one was better. That was really far. The floor was so cool the intended way. Yeah, I messaged Burly and I said like, I know you're sad about your floor being shortcut, but thank you for a great event. And then he said, thank you, I appreciate it. And yeah, floor 18 was just some of the best building I've ever done, so I'm really sad. But now we get to see it. And he is right, it is indeed cool. Putting this at the top of the tower though, kinda crazy. That's good enough. Early onto this wall would be the play. Important not to get so much airtime there. I'd be tilted. Yeah, I'd be tilted if that happened. The consequences would not be that crazy, but I'd be tilted. That's how that's supposed to be done. With the exception of the end, that's how that's supposed to be done. And then I think it's actually intended to land like this, see at speed. It's a good setup. And now the spin. Let me try something new. Jesus Christ, Burley. Okay. Okay. Wow. Very interesting. Very interesting. That's tight. And then up. Yep. Okay, can we do the rest? Can we do the rest? No hesitation now. Nothing to worry about. This. Oh, the shadows are not here anymore. Can't aim with the shadows. That still looks alright though. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Third gear. Third gear. That's third gear. Okay. And I saw Alcon do this in a really good way. Like second gear and then slow and low. Just here. Yeah, Alcon way is the way to go. Okay, and then the last thing. Nothing to worry about now. Alright. Nothing to worry about. Ah! Okay, wait, how's recovery here go? We can crash against this, right? Yeah, okay, just straight line. Nothing to think about. No thinking, just go. Ah! You get back, right? Do you get back? Oh. Okay, surely. If you go like this... Nope. I think you're gonna have to do the corner. There's no angle for the other thing. I know everyone's thinking about it. I'm thinking about it too. What? Okay, there was an angle. There was an angle. Why isn't this just called shallow slip? What's funny is... Wait. I predict less people can beat this than the entire 10 floors of shallow slip. Like, you'd think this would be enough, but no. If you if you give this to beginners, they're not going to be able to do it. They're going to be able to do 10 floors of shallow, but not this one. Okay, a bit more to the right. Hey! Okay! Nice! That should be it. That should be it. Let's just make sure we don't mess up the finish. Okay. So with 9 falls and 40 minutes, I was able to do it here with no pressure. If you add pressure, it's probably a lot more. Some of the falls were stupid though. But that is floor 18 played the intended way. Crazy stuff by Burley. I want to try to risk the roof like I don't care. How hard can you full send the roof? I'm sure someone else has done this. Yeah, people have done this in 1 minute. I think I spent like 5... Let me get an exact measure here. I mean, I started driving here at 131-ish. Yeah, 131 plus minus. And I finished at 136. So like, yeah, 5 minutes. Apparently you can just do everything on the roof in 1 minute. Let's see. Full send, full send. We're not scared, because why would we be? Easy. You can be too slow. Oh, oh. No. Oh god, this would be terrifying. This would be terrifying. Okay. First one. No way, bro. Twice? Yeah, it's not that hard. Okay, we lost 38 seconds, but then you go here and you full send. And then you go here and you full send. And you go here and you full send. Yeah, not so scary now. It's crazy what, I had like 150 heart rate when I was climbing this, but it's crazy how much you can send it when you're not scared. But with first gear, spins become very safe. Like, it's very unlikely that you get a spin where you have no grip, so that's a lot of what we're doing here. It's just spins with grip. And then, yeah, driving up so you can get pushed down. Oh! Okay, sure. Uh-oh. Oh. Zero false, zero false. That's the middle of the block. Yeah, this would be a nightmare situation. Okay, there we go. Saved it. Took a bit of time, but saved it. Full speed. Ooh. Yep. I saw Lars's final jump. He didn't care for speed. He just go here. Can you imagine, bro? If this was the way your deep dip or deep slip run ended, it would be crazy. Okay, quite a sloppy run. We can go faster. Yeah, so like people do this other one where you go over here, I'm guessing. Oh, but you know, maybe you can skip from here to that one. Then you save a bit of time. Clean. And it's this booster. Make it. Oh my god, it's okay. Okay, so the strat works, right? But it's very fast. So that's a lesson. That's a real fall, but that's a lesson. Okay. There's not a lot of scenery here. It's just very peculiar that that one exists. Did you guys know, speaking of counting, like, for about 300 years, maybe more, people were counting how many layers the Great Pyramid had at the time of each count. And most people got it wrong. Like, it's very hard to count accurately the layer of steps on the pyramid. Because you might climb a different side, you might count the same layer twice, you might miss a layer. Yeah. Very few people got it correct. Where are we? Oh, we're here. Yeah, so this... Oh, nice. Okay. It's faster, right? Jump a bit left. I think it's gonna be faster. That was a bit slow. 104.69, but yeah. The route works. No, I want to do it with the booster. I'm sorry. It's just, it hurts my soul how slow it is if I don't use the booster. Maybe I could do it backwards, I just realized. Oh, get up. Okay, if this is slow, I'm gonna try something here. Because the booster is still gonna push the car when it's backwards, but maybe not as violently. Yo, that's a crazy find, actually. That's a crazy find. Yeah, that's nice. Think we need to track today with this? Maybe for next deep slip would be fun. But honestly, I think this is not so enjoyable to try to drive fast for a cup setting. Time attack, sure. But in cup mode, yeah. You would not risk so much either. Okay. Oh, that gear up timing was bad. Wide. That looks perfect. Nice. Nice. Hey, okay, not sub 1, but 1:00:41. You can do sub 1, but I'm happy there. I know, guys. Sub 1 hour, sub 1 minute possible, right? So that is how floor 18 is played. Thank you all for watching. There's going to be a couple of deep slip videos coming out at the very tail end of this adventure, and we look forward to deep slip 2, and we look forward to deep dip 3. I'll see you guys for those as well. So stick around on the channel and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye.